Okay, I know Cairo did the video about this already, but trust me, there's a lot, and I mean a lot, he has not talked about. Hello everyone, my name is Fisherman, and today I am going to introduce you to some potential minis coming into the game. Now these are based on official footage from Supercell, but this is also based on some leaks that are kind of floating in the community. Now before I start, I just want to say that please take all of these with a grain of salt. This is not confirmed by any means, it's just some educated guesses and speculation, but they do seem pretty promising. Before I start, please like and subscribe, and let's get started straight away. Oh, by the way, I did not dig for these game files myself. These are just some tweets from a Twitter user, so I just want to thank him for those leaks, but moving on. First off, we got the Prince. So I know Kairo's talked about this in his video, so I'm going to go through this very quick and very swift. The Prince, he's a 4 elixir melee troop, and his base ability is the Clash ability, which charges through the straight line until it bumps into an enemy troop. It deals 3 damage and it stuns, though I wouldn't take these stats for granted because it has been a long time since the video is out. Now, what Kairos didn't talk about is his star abilities, which I found in exclusive leaks. So, his first star ability, according to the leaks, is that its Clash ability deals 6 more damage. So it's now his Clash ability deals a whopping 9 damage. His 2-star ability gives him a speed increase for 6 seconds, and this is a boast ability, so it will be activated after the Prince destroys an enemy. And his 3rd star ability, now this is interesting, is that his pony keeps on fighting after the Prince is dead. Now, I don't know how it works, but it does sound super interesting, so I can't wait for that. You might ask, well, the Prince looks very developed. It was functioning like 8 months ago, so why isn't it in the game now? Vlad, the dev team, actually gave a response to this. He says that the mechanics and the balance of the Prince is just not polished enough. I get what he means, because now it just feels like Prince is kind of like this melee spear goblin troop. It kind of makes it serve that purpose, so they're gonna polish it and they're gonna release it probably soon. Okay, the second troop here is the Fisherman. You can find his character concept in the April game announcement video as well, but again, I got some leaks, so we know how he works already. So his base ability is that it throws his hook forward and it pulls enemies to himself, and that is a Clash ability. If you play Clash Royale, this should be very familiar to you because it's exactly how it works. The 1-star ability adds 4 seconds of stun duration, so that is a very, very big number, I have to say that. And his 2nd-star ability is that with his Clash ability, it deals 50% of the enemy max HP, so it deducts the enemy HP by half. Now, I want to say this again. It's only for his Clash ability, okay? He wouldn't just be destroying enemies with 2 hits. It's just his Clash ability, so just calm down. It is broken, but not as broken. So the 3-star ability is a boast ability. It deals 1 extra damage over 6 seconds after he destroys an enemy. And that is it for the Fisherman. He sounds very interesting. I would love to see him in different strategies. I think he will be very useful. Let's move on to the Musketeer. She is a 2 elixir ranged enemy, and once again she is shown off in the April games announcement. We still don't know what his base ability is at the moment because we didn't see any gameplay of it in the April games announcement, but we do know what his star abilities are according to the leaks. So his 1st star ability simply says +2 stun duration. We don't know what this is referring to, but most likely it's about her super, so we can assume that her base ability is some sort of super that will activate. The 2-star ability is a boast ability. She will heal 6 HP in 3 seconds after she destroys an enemy. And her 1st-star ability is that he hits 1 extra target, so kind of like the archer's 1st-star ability. She sounds like a pretty strong troop, I gotta say, for a 2 elixir mini. So of course these stats will probably change in the future, but just based on this, she seemed pretty strong. Okay, lastly, we got the Swordsman, which is a melee troop. So his base ability is that he dashes to the furthest away enemy, kinda like how the Countess works, but he stuns any enemy that is on his way when he dashes. So this is something different from the Countess. If you look at this video here that I got from the first minute, if you look closely, the archer got stunned before the Swordsman arrived. So that means that the Swordsman will stun any enemy on its way, and that the archer stun is not because the Swordsman is targeted at her, it's more like she stuns every enemy on his way. His first ability is that it deals 1 extra damage. Now, we don't know whether that's referring to his super or his main attack, but most likely it's about his super. His 2-star ability is that after his super hits, he prevents enemy healing for 4 seconds. And his 3rd-star ability is a boast ability, which gives him a speed increase of 6 seconds. That is it for the Swordsman. I gotta say, the Swordsman is, out of these 4 minis, the one that I'm most excited about, because he seems like a pretty interesting mini. He could be useful in a lot of scenarios where he could replace sort of the usage of the Countess. We also got here the Bandit and the Goblin Dagger showed off in the April Games announcement, but we got absolutely no info about it. We don't have any leaks about it, we don't have any exclusive footage about it, so that's all I can say. The Bandit and the Goblin Dagger are probably coming into the game, but we just don't know anything about it. If you want to see some potential heroes and their leaks and all those stuff, be sure to tell me in the comment section below, like and subscribe, because if this video has enough support, I will do that video, because there is a lot of interesting hero leaks out there as well. So this is it for this video. Please like and subscribe, Melee Streaming, and peace out.